Hey, what's up everyone? It's PSG here, and I'm here to deliver yet another gameplay analysis video. And to be honest, I know I really haven't been very active lately. I kind of have a pretty bad cold. It's died down, which is the reason I'm able to make this video now. It's gotten to a more bearable point, but please do forgive me for when I'm coughing and if I have to sneeze or take a break or something like that, because, you know, sick stuff happens and stuff like that. So anyways, two new characters were showed during a tournament in Japan. Their gameplay was demonstrated, and I'm just going to go ahead and review that, tell you guys what I think about it, stuff like that. And before I even forget about this, shout outs to Caleb IA, I think that's what it is. Shout outs to him for uploading this in 480p. You know, shout outs to a bigger channel than me, you know, why not? Anyways, so before we get into this, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what I personally think as of right now. So, as of now, a lot of people are thinking that Chandelure is going to be like a top tier character, or at least a potential top tier character, possibly like a counter to Gengar, stuff like that. And then right now there's a lot of people dissing on Shadow Mewtwo, saying that he's probably not going to end up being that good because he has a low health. I'll show you guys that later on, but he has low health and pretty much calling him a glass cannon and stuff like that. Me personally, I think that Chandelure is a little bit overhyped at the moment. I just feel that a lot of people saw Chandelure and just immediately assumed that it's going to be broken or something like that just because of the first-hand gameplay. I'm never one of those people to judge gameplay based on the first thing I see. I believe that is a very unorthodox way to do it, because you're just going to end up disappointing yourself and if it doesn't turn out that way. So pretty much I'm not going to say too much about Chandelure. I'm not really going to assume any tier list placements for Chandelure yet. I haven't seen enough gameplay footage of it yet. I mean, I've watched this video and I don't think there's enough information here. I really don't. I mean, that's what we did with Sceptile, is we just assumed based off of the first looks. We assumed off of first looks, we all assumed he was bad. And now Sceptile is like at least mid-high tier. And then for Shadow Mewtwo, once again, I still don't think there's enough gameplay footage. Outside of boss battle, Shadow Mewtwo from arcade mode, I don't think there's enough footage from Mewtwo. And boss battle doesn't really even count because of how much damage he does. So that's the reason I'm not gonna really place either of these characters in a tier, where I assume tier list yet. I just don't think there's enough gameplay footage yet. I'm not gonna say either of them is good or bad, but I'll go ahead and go over this video. I'll tell you guys a little bit more information later on, maybe, if I can remember it. Anyways, let's get into this gameplay. Sorry if the sound for the gameplay is really, really low. I'm sick, guys. I just don't really feel like talking over this video, so I'm lowering the volume quite a lot. You guys might not even be able to hear it for all I know, but anyways. So first thing I want to note here is Chandelure here is a power fighter, which is really interesting because, well, you'll see later on in the gameplay that, I mean, it's really weird that Chandelure is actually a power character. You would never think, I mean, even in a video beforehand, I'm pretty sure I said that there's no way I can see Chandelure being a power character, but, you know, here goes Bandai Namco putting it as a power character anyways. It's interesting. I don't really see how that works, judging from the fact it really doesn't hit you very much. It kind of wants to stay away from you. And then Shadow Mewtwo over here is a technique character. Once again, I don't really see, I mean, I guess it's kind of a technique character because from what I've seen so far, Shadow Mewtwo likes to puts you in a really uncomfortable position. Like, I mean, I feel like Shadow Mewtwo is more of a standard fighter, I guess, because he has good projectiles, sort of, and I mean, I'd put him in the middle between a speed and a technique, I guess you could say. Shadow Mewtwo wants to put you in a bad position. He tries to make it so, like, he tries to put you in a bad spot, and then, like, by using his... He has pretty solid projectiles. He uses those to put you in a bad spot, and then he goes in with his melee hits, which if, you'll see later on. He has some pretty solid up-close gameplay. I mean, these are really weird archetypes for these Pokemon, but whatever. Let's get into this gameplay. Alright. This is Dark Mewtwo, not Shadow Mewtwo. That's just something to note. Alright. And here are the two new support options right here. I haven't seen Victini in play yet, I do not believe. I don't think I've seen Victini yet. Maybe, but I don't think so. So, I don't know anything about Victini yet. By the looks of it, it gives you some kind of stat boost. I'm going to assume it's going to be like power or something like that. I believe somebody in the, somewhere in the Pokken tournament community, somewhere out there, found this out and told us about it, but I completely forgot what it was. So, I'm pretty sure it's going to be attack, though. Wait. Maybe? If you just look at that little symbol right there, I can't see what that is. That might be like speed or something. I don't know. And then anyways, Dragonite here. Dragonite's an interference Pokemon. I've seen what it does. It kind of like launches like a flamethrower attack at you. It does pretty decent damage too. You'll see that later on in the video. Alright, let's go. Having a hard time choosing between characters, running out of time. Right at the clock. So this round, the Dark Mewtwo is just kind of sandbagging the whole time. He's not really doing anything. They're just kind of demonstrating stuff. Oh my goodness sakes! Sorry guys, commentating on this. I need to turn this down. Anyways, so right there you saw 3 little projectiles. That's really interesting to note because I'm pretty sure. Hold on one moment. All right, getting set up. Okay, launches 3 projectiles while strafing. It doesn't look like, it doesn't look like Chandelure can move forward while using that. So that's something to note. Thankfully, that's kind of reminiscent of Suicune's attack, except for, you know, Suicune's takes a little bit longer to come out, I believe, and then the only difference is Suicune comes out farther, while Chandelure doesn't as much. But yeah, alright, so Shadow Mewtwo, by the way guys, Shadow Mewtwo has 480 HP, and by the looks of that, I can't tell guys because this video wasn't really recorded in the best of quality. Because I mean, we really couldn't get this in the I know it says 1080p, but I mean, it doesn't make a difference. I can show you, well, I would show you guys, but yeah, it's already loaded. So by the looks of that, looks about 510 HP. So let's look at this. So base damage wise, got so starting at 480, one hit. Okay, let's see. So one hit from one of those does, hold on. Oh gosh dang it. Hold on. We're gonna slow this video down real quick. Let's see how much damage. I'm not sure if they all do different amounts of damage, but we're about to find out. We're about to slow this down. Alright. So, alright, so 10 damage. Okay, so it went 10 to, is that right? So 450, 426, so that is 24 damage right there. So they do different amounts. So the second one does 24 damage raw, and then first one does 10 damage raw, and then the last one that does, give my math right here, that was like 26, 08, let's see. Sorry guys, I don't pay attention in math class. 26 minus 8, whatever. Anyways, so it goes from 10 to 26 to something else. There's 3 of them. They don't seem to be independent hitboxes. They all seem to be and like it looks like there's 2 of them, but I think they all hit independently. So for each 2 of them, that's really only 1 hitbox. So overall, if all 3 attacks hit, that's actually, is that 100 damage? 580 to, no, 480 to 408, so that's gonna be 72 damage. I mean, that's pretty decent. That's almost like, well, it's almost 100, so there you go. Alright, got a standing projectile right there. It doesn't seem to last too long, so seems to not last too long. I don't know whether this is because Chandelure just walked on top of it. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't seem to last too long. Seems like more of something that you're gonna want to use when like you're like predicting like a landing or something, kind of like Suicune's like air tackle thing. I'm not too sure. Like that move seems a little iffy to me, maybe. It seems like a little punishable, especially with characters with decent projectiles. Might put you in a bad position if you don't use it at the right time. Let's see here. Alright. Now, those might actually be smaller versions of it from that attack from earlier. So, we're at 54 here. Let me write that down so I don't get lost here. So, that looked like a smaller version of that attack from earlier. So there was 2 of them. So maybe that attack right there, it might actually, you might get to choose how many you launch. Not sure. It might just be he canceled that. 3 might just be your max, and you just canceled at 2 of them. I'm not too sure. Once again, guys, not enough gameplay footage, anyways. Doesn't seem to do too much stun by the looks of it. Let's look at that real quick. Oh, that does a pretty decent amount of stun for a move that doesn't really hurt for that much damage. Probably something you just want to shield. Avoid that extra little bit of damage, I guess. Try to jump away. You know, get some damage on. So, it doesn't... Yeah, that does a pretty decent amount of stun, so that's something you might want to keep in mind. Seems a little... I mean, you saw when... he was stunned. I don't know. We'll see about that move later on. Anyways, we're seeing him grab right here. No, yeah, that was a grab. That was one of the grabs that just like don't really send you too far away. Whoa, hold on one moment. Okay, so 348, and we went from 348. Oh, come on, bruh. 348 to 208. Oh my goodness, that is what, 140 damage, I think. I'm not really sure, guys. That's pretty decent damage. Was that a combo though? That's something to consider because he was in stun. He looked like quite a decent amount of stun right there. I'm not sure how. Yeah, he probably could have avoided that with an attack. That's a decent amount of damage though. That grab right there. Let me look at that one more time. So 378, 348, all the way to 208. 308, 348. So 348 to 288 to 208. Yeah, it's like 140 damage. Oh, okay. That's interesting. That looks like something you really want to shield, because as you saw, that lowers your attack right here. It looks like a really obnoxious thing, especially for more combo-based characters like Blaziken and Weavile. Oh wait, hold on one moment. Looks like you get a slight visual cue of where it's going to spawn. Yeah, that looks like that might be another variation of that attack. That might be more of a charged up version of it. I'm not too sure about that. Probably is. And does 208 to 48, so 60 damage on that raw. And yeah, that lowers your attack. So if you're a combo based character, don't get hit by that. That's pretty much that. Alright. Okay, aerial projectiles, that's nothing new, but I mean... Alright, so let's look at that first one. Alright, that first one... I don't think I'm too big of a fan of that aerial attack right there. It's just... I don't feel like it's really that good. Let's see. Alright, it looks like a little bit of a AoE thing right there. So even if it doesn't really hit you directly, it might send you up. I don't like that attack though. It seems like you could it's probably pretty avoidable. It's probably punishable in shield. Yeah, if you notice when Chandelure lagged right there. A little bit of a bouncing animation. Yeah, like right there. That probably is a that probably puts you in a little bit of stun and lag. So probably punishable on shield, so keep that in mind, Chandelure players, and keep that in mind when you're playing against Chandelure. Gosh dang it. Hold on, guys. I knew this was going to happen. My dog wants out. Be right back. Shouldn't take more than 2 seconds. You're a brat. Come on, let's go. There you go. Come on, guys. One moment. Alright, I'm back. Let's see here. Alright, they're gonna have a little intermission, I believe. Yeah, they're having a little intermission right now. They're just chilling out, talking to each other. Nothing. Alright, right back into things. Okay, alrighty then. So clearly another grab. Yep. Let's see if we can look at this. So was that an attack into a grab? So 580. You know what? I have a calculator right here. Why don't I just do this math? Okay, so we went from 580 minus 420. So that attack, whatever it was, did 100. Wait. No. There's no way it did that much damage. No, okay, it's 480 minus 420. So that was 60 damage. I could have done that in my head. Okay, whatever. And then, okay, you know what? We're just going to do 480 minus 340. That was 140 damage off of a single grab. Holy moly. That is a lot of damage right there. And that was no debuffs or anything. So keep away from that grab. That looks like a Machamp grab right there. I'll just be completely honest. So we're about to get into an attack here. Alright. So let's see. So 340 to 260. So that was a defense debuff right there. A little combo as well, apparently, by the looks of it. Let's see here. So we got move. That one into a smoke screen, which right here, as you can see, gives you a defense drop. That's not good, especially with the fact that Chandelure is kind of like all over the place. So getting hit by that isn't the best thing ever. So try to avoid getting hit by smoke screen, and probably that combo as well, because I'm pretty sure Chandelures are going to be spamming that. So try not to get your defense lowered, because in this game everything does a lot of damage. So getting hit by that's really not good. And that actually didn't kill. But as you saw right there, that was a wall bounce, brought him to 1 damage. 30 damage overall, just he happened to be at a lower health or something like that. And then he gets hit by that little projectile. And that's GG. Alright. We'll be going into round 2 here in a few moments after these people are done talking. Okay, never mind. We're just going to jump straight into it again. Alright. Alright, come on. Can't rush perfection. Alright, so now the Shadow Mewtwo's done sandbagging. We got a interesting little projectile right here. So that is probably one of the reasons they call him a technique character. That looks like something you probably want to shield. Not sure. That didn't do any chip damage at all. Interesting. The little sword right there. That's a pretty decent amount of range on that sword right there. Yeah, that's about the range of a Skeptile Leaf Blade right there. That's pretty decent. I mean, it's not as far, but it's pretty. That's a decent disjoint right there. So keep that in mind when you're using Shadow Mewtwo. You might want to use the swords a lot. Got a little drop down attack. Got a grab. Hold on 1 second. That's one of the keep your opponent close attacks. Let's see here. So got 510 minus. Alright, so it does some damage in between. And that grab raw does 74 damage. That really isn't too great, to be honest. I don't think all of Shadow Mewtwo's grabs are going to end up being like that, but, you know, we'll see in the future. Alright, going for... So, this right here is interesting. Did I miss it? Really? So that right there, that looks like I don't remember exactly from watching the boss battle footage, but I'm pretty sure that's a multi-hit thing. That might just be a stage hazard overall. Whoa, hold on. That ending lag might not even be that bad. Okay, so summons it, and wow, that's really not too bad of ending lag right there. I mean, you might be punishable during that when you're summoning that. Whoa, that is really not that bad of that's a pretty decent move to throw out. I mean, you don't have very much lag on that, so I mean, you just throw that out and you pretty much have something that just like interferes with your opponent, and you don't have very much lag on that too, so it's not too punishable by the looks of it. Drop down, got some disjoints. Whew, that is some pretty decent range right there. Let me go take a second look at that real quick. Drop down, sword. Yeah, that's some decent range right there. I mean, let's just take a second look. Okay, I mean, all the way from over here. So Shadow Mewtwo's here, Chandelure's all the way over here. That's some decent range right there. Hold on 1 moment. So Chandelure looks like it just went transparent for a moment, which is a trait that we commonly see in Gengar a lot. I'm curious if that actually gives you invincibility during that time. I'm pretty sure it does by the looks of it. Not sure, so we'll have to find out in the future. Okay, got a little shield pressure combo on, gets grabbed. Alright, let's see. We got a second grab. This is probably the one that sends you away. So we went from 460 damage, and we're going to go all the way down to 352. And that's going to bring... What? That does not do 108 damage, right? Let me take a second look at that real quick. 1 moment, guys. So, 460. 460 minus 352, and we get 108 damage. We got that's probably the equivalent of the drop kick throw from a champ, which is pretty. This is pretty crazy. I guess I can see. Oh, it looks like we got a hydro pump copy here. Yeah, okay, I'll stop. Okay, dog, you need to stop getting in here. Anyways. Alright. Oh, hold on. Does that grab... Was that the grab from before? Oh. Okay then. So the grab that sends you flying away, not only does it send you flying away, but it also gives you a defense nerf. So pretty much it sends you away, and then it makes it so Chandelure's projectiles do more damage to you. Oh, that's very interesting there. I see Chandelure really likes to mess with your stats. Doesn't sound very fun to deal with, especially if you're a more up-close character. But oh well. Alright. And then we got that beam. That didn't do too much damage, did it? 352 to 304. Yeah, it's like... I don't know. Oh, interesting. So smokescreen is also not only does smokescreen not only does something combo into smokescreen, but it also is a standing projectile as well. That's nice to know. So pretty much you just throw that out. Now you have a stage hazard. If they run into that, you get. Is that a Oh my gosh, this character is so jank right now. It gives you another. Oh, jeez. So running into smokescreen gives you another defense buff, and it's a standing projectile. Oh my gosh, this character is so jank. So we've got a flamethrower right there, reminiscent of Charizard's. What was the lag on that? I didn't see too much lag. Saw a little bit of lag on that. I don't think that's too much of a safe approaching option. Alright, let's go back here. Oh, hold on. We're a little... Alright, so we're going to start right here. Alright, so we got like a little shoulder rush right there. Okay, is that a combo? Yeah, it looks like a combo. Get some Shadow Mewtwo combos here. Oh, hold on. We need to take a look at this. Alright, so let's go back. Alright, all the way to here. And also, I like to note one more time, actually, while I'm here. Let's see. Okay, so you notice when Chandelure, like, you'll notice that there's quite a visual cue. Yeah, that seems like a move that, like, you can kind of see it coming. And not only, like, there's quite a lot of visual cues that that attack's about to come out, so you might want to pay attention to Chandelure, especially if you're approaching. Because that's the attack that lowers your attack, I believe. So approach with that. That looks like a pretty decent amount, so that might be punishable. Not sure how it does on shield though. This is a really interesting combo right here. I'm not even sure if it's actually a combo though. Let's go ahead and put this on 1/4 speed. Okay, got a little shoulder. Okay, oh, it breaks through super armor. You notice it just broke through the super armor. Okay, so okay, all right. So that part is not a combo. All right, that's just like some super armor move. It looks like it breaks through super armor because if you look really carefully, hold on, wait for it. All right, look right about now. You see like this like. Oh no! That was a grab. Okay. So that wasn't super armor. All right, so he broke through the grab. All right, so that resets that. He goes for an attack. 3 hitboxes on that attack. You got that into that, so combo. Alright, you got that little slash attack, and then a Shadow Claw down or something like that. And so it doesn't... that doesn't do any... that doesn't make you wall splat, but it's pretty decent. Pretty decent combo. Should we check out the damage output on that real quick? Let's go ahead and check out that damage output real quick. Alright, so 322. So I'm just doing this so you guys know about the general damage. I'm not sure how much rage factors into this. So we got 322 minus 174. So Shadow Mewtwo got a 148 damage combo. That's not bad. I mean, that's a pretty decent chunk of your health right there, but not enough to, you know, factor this out. Personally, going from some shit. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot about this part. This is why it was so interesting going back. All right, so check this out, guys. So pretty much. All right, so Mewtwo's getting greedy right here, going from some extra damage in the corner here. And then you'll see. Oh my goodness, this is terrifying. Jeez, it glows red and everything. So, all right. So he glows red, and it looks like he has super armor. It looks like super armor, so you might be able to break through that with a heavy attack. I'm not sure. So possible super armor. Possibly might be able to break through that with a heavy attack. But anyways, this is explosion pretty much. Let's see. What else should I talk about this? I'm not sure if this is blockable on shield, but if it is, you really might want to look into that. So anyways, if you don't know, this attack does a ton load of damage, as you saw. So we're going to go from Shadow Mewtwo here. It's going to 201 all the way to, like, what is that? 6? So that does, like, 195 damage. That's factoring in rage, of course. But, of course, that also gives you severe debuffs by the looks of it. I didn't check about how many it was, though. Hold on. Yeah, it's just Chandelure. Chandelure gets a nerf, and it's yeah, attack and speed, which, to be honest, Chandelure's speed is kind of important, but its overall attack isn't too important. It can just wall you out with projectiles until you its nerfs go away. So it doesn't really damage itself like Explosion actually does, for obvious reasons. So yeah, that does a lot of damage right there. We got Shadow Mewtwo getting a little bit of health. Oh yeah, that was that one attack. Alright, got like a Libre move. Okay, alright, so this is something that some people not noted out, is that Shadow Mewtwo's his burst attack does a ton load of chip damage, even if it hits shield. So I'm gonna go see how much damage it does. Of course, this is factoring in rage once again, so we'll see. I don't know. We'll have to see in the future how much it does without rage. So we go from 144 to 74. So that's 70 damage of chip damage. That is not half bad. And there you go. Got the Libre drop bomb right there. Alright. Got a little celebration going on behind the scenes. Alright. So, Chandelure has its burst. Mewtwo doesn't because he used it his last round. Was that a... Oh, no. So, we got some Thunder Jolts right there coming from Mewtwo. Something to... I guess it's... I don't know about that attack. That one might need some more research. Because the fact that it seems like it has a little bit of lag to it, so it's not like you can just throw it out and just start rushing down. Alright, get that attack nerf. Super armor. Hold on one second. Let me look at this again. Let me take a look at this real quick. Alright, so Chandelure kind of gives you a little animation before it like goes into its Sorry guys. Before it goes into its thing, so you might want to keep that in mind. It's obviously blockable, but this person keeps on attacking anyways. So let's check that damage out raw. 420. 420 minus, see how much damage he ends up being at. So 276. So about a halfway charged, halfway charge that does about 144 damage. Not bad. Hold on 1 second. Do you see that? Do you see that? Hold on. Oh my gosh. Please don't tell me that Chandelure is going to end up going transparent like Gengar. If you guys don't know, Gengar can go transparent. And when he does that, he's completely immune to, like, literally all damage. And literally, that's one of the most annoying things about Gengar, is that he can literally just approach zoners without even trying, because he can go transparent. Like, I'm really hoping Chandelure doesn't have that trait, but by the looks of it, he probably does. It's going to be really obnoxious to deal with. So pretty much, by the looks of it, Chandelure can go transparent and avoid projectiles. Wonderful. Anyways, so yeah, there you go. You got Gengar with projectiles. Anyways, oh, is my mic not working now? Oh no, I'm just stupid. Alright, there you go. Okay, I got the... gotta grab... Oh my gosh! Shadow Mewtwo, I don't know whether it was just because Chandelure was in its burst, in its resonance gauge form, or if it was just because, like... just Shadow Mewtwo's grabs suck. I don't know, because when you go into your burst mode, you get a lot of buffs that you really don't see. So you go from 455 to 433. 455 minus 433. That's just 22. Yeah, I didn't even need to calculate for that, but oh my gosh. I'm hoping that's because... Oh, okay. Duh. I forgot. Alright, guys. The reason that probably did so little damage is because you got that attack nerf right there. That's probably the reason it did so little damage. My bad, guys. My bad. Oh. Yeah, here is Chandelure's. Hold on. Okay, so when Charizard uses that flamethrower attack, it seems like he also gets not Charizard. Mewtwo uses that flamethrower attack. It looks like he might get super armor, because if you notice, he was glowing blue when he first used it. Yeah, by the looks of it. Yeah, that's probably super armor right there. Now, something I want to note here is that this isn't really a physical attack by the looks of it. This looks like more something like that would be like a grab. Really reminiscent of Gengar's Hypnosis / Confuse Ray attack. So that makes me wonder if this actually might end up being a grab. Because when you look at it, I mean, that range is really just kind of pathetic. I mean, it doesn't even really cover your sides that much. So it might actually be unblockable. I'm not too sure about that. But we'll figure that out later on. But that actually might be an unblockable burst attack, kind of like Gengar's. So you guys might want to watch out for that. I'm not too sure. Alright, so we got Chandelure's burst attack right here. Hold on. That's pretty much raw damage, actually. We need to do the calculations for this. So we're about 180. I'm not counting the burst attack initiation frames. So it's burst attack. Wait, it didn't take any damage outside of the initiation frames, did it? Okay, so we're gonna go from 180. All right, 180. 180. 180 to 26. 154 damage. Dang. That is quite a lot of damage right there. And, let's see. Oh. So, by the looks of it, that might be 2 nerfs, so since Mewtwo's attack was already nerfed, that might have been 2 nerfs, actually. Yeah, look, right here. Okay, so you see the fist right here, and you see the shield right here. So this attack not only does 154 damage raw, but it also lowers your attack and your defense at the same time. Whew, that is a strong burst attack right there. That's definitely something I'm going to make sure I go out of my way to avoid. So pretty much at this point, there's nothing Mewtwo can do to win, but we'll see what happens. Gets a grab. That hitbox on that attack doesn't seem like it's too good. Dear Lord, I'm going to have to take a look at that in a second. Man, the hitbox on that thing, it looks pretty specific, actually. I mean, you can see it. Chandelure is really close to that, but I guess it just whiffed by a little bit. Anyways, so that's the grab that everyone is talking about. So there's Mewtwo trying to launch something. I don't know what exactly that is. But then he gets grabbed all the way from over here. Like, dear goodness, that is a huge grab, actually. Like, that is ginormous. I mean, that's about the range that Suicune can hit you with a burst attack. I mean, a little bit less, but I mean, still, that's a lot of range. Yeah, there you go. Got a grab. Really long range grab. Angry Shadow Mewtwo. Final round. Alright, so by the looks of that, that looks like a pretty good tool to apply some pretty safe shield pressure. Did I really skip ahead? Thought I went far back enough. I guess not. Anyways, here we go. So we're going to summon these swords here. And then, yeah, that looks like pretty safe pressure right there. Some characters might be able to punish that. Thunder Jolt. Aerial Shadow Balls. That's something we... And then, hold on. Whoa, whoa. Okay, I'm assuming that's either the same attack or, like, that is some serious stuff right there. So he launches these Shadow Balls, okay? And then you hear that sound. You hear that sound. That means, like, Shadow Mewtwo is using an attack related to another character's. And then he just throws down this thunder. Oh, okay. So, and then you see right there that Chandelure dropped shield. I guess the Chandelure wasn't expecting the thunder, I guess. Yeah, some nice attacks right there. So, by the looks of what just occurred right there, doesn't look like Shadow Mewtwo... Yeah, Shadow Mewtwo can float. Doesn't look like his float's too fast, neither. So, that's might be an issue. And, oh, hello, Dragonite. So let's see here. So, Farfetch'd, something to note is that Farfetch'd throws out one hitbox. If it misses, it just stops, but if it hits, it keeps on attacking for like 3 or 4 more times, so it has like 4 hitboxes if it hits. And then we're gonna summon the Dragonite here, and this is where he launches the what is that, like Draco Meteor or something? I don't know. It looks like a flamethrower. Oh wait, that was a meteor right there. That is a meteor. I don't care what anyone says. And he tried to combo that into his burst attack, but it didn't work. But let's keep in mind that assists really aren't. They don't get scaled, I don't think, and I don't think they do get scaled. So let's take a look at this. 270. How much is he blocking that? 270. Yeah, I can't really judge the damage right here, guys. Let's take a look at that real quick. That might have been a disjointed hitbox where it just has really high priority. Let's take a look at that. Alright, so you can see Chandelure's clearly attacking right here. You can see that he's really clearly attacking. But Mewtwo throws this out. No, maybe he wasn't attacking. I'm not too sure, but like if he was attacking, that probably means that that just has somewhat of an extension off of Mewtwo's body. So that means it'll beat out most physical attacks that aren't disjointed as well. And then getting the Shadow Libre drop. Alright. So... oh, interesting. Oh, this is the Wii U version, so... I forgot to say that. I don't know what all this says right here, unfortunately. But, it actually keeps track of, so I'm pretty sure this is, like, a continuous thing. So they're probably keeping track. It's like... so it's like, oh, so I have my friend here and my friend here. I won this many times in this session, and he won this many times in this session. So, I guess that's a way you can, like, just judge things by the looks of it. I don't know. I'm not too sure. We'll find out when the version comes out, I suppose. But yes, this was actually the Wii U version, if you guys are wondering. Peace. Alright. I'm so jealous of these people right now. I'd love to be playing this game. And there's an HDMI input right there, if you didn't see it. It just emphasizes on the point that it's a Wii U version. There. Alright, I don't think we really got anything else going on. Just chatting it out now. So anyways, yeah, that was pretty much it. So, now my thoughts now. I still don't think Chandelure is really too busted, to be honest. Not yet, at least. I still feel like we're going to need some more research on the character before we assume anything. Shadow Mewtwo is looking maybe mid-tier. And then Chandelure, I still can't decide yet. I still don't feel like there's enough information on Chandelure yet. I don't know. So, I can't really judge either of these guys, to be honest. They're a little too vague. 2 matches is just not enough. Especially with the fact that the first match that they were sandbagging. So outside of that, I believe that wraps everything up. Let's see. It's just insane. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I'm not gonna really judge either of these characters right now. There's not enough information on them yet. But let's see. What else can I talk about here? There's some like Chandelure looks like it has a lot of tricky things, so I'd recommend probably playing really safe, like really safe against Chandelure. Like, Chandelure looks like one of those characters you just want to, like, play as safe as you possibly can. And just watch out for that grab. Get in when you can. Like, if you see an opportunity, take it. Like, don't think twice. Unless you know it's a bait. So, if you see an opportunity to get in on Chandelure, I would just literally just dash in there as fast as you could. Like, if you see something going for something punishable and it doesn't have any stage hazards in your way, just go for it. Just take it. Like, I mean, like, take it as soon as you can. I feel like Chandelure do pretty good against people who just can't be patient, I guess. Because you just gotta, you know, wait around it, figure stuff out. I feel like Chandelure is probably going to be running on some kind of pattern of some form. Like some kind of rhythm that you're going to have to figure out. As soon as you figure it out, pretty much download the Chandelure. Pretty much what I'm saying is you're probably going to have to download the Chandelure in order to win against it. Just play careful, see what he does. Like, maybe approach and then retreat, see what it does to, pretty much approach, retreat, see what he does. You know, just figure him out. Stuff like that. Let's see. Don't underestimate it in close range. It's looks pretty strong at close range as well, so don't just assume that's because Chandelure has good projectiles. It sucks at close range. Then that's about it. Just play careful when you're playing against Chandelure. And then for Shadow Mewtwo, not enough information on him. I don't think they portrayed Shadow Mewtwo too much here. I think they were focusing more on Chandelure. But by the looks of it, you want to like set your opponent up in a bad position. So try to avoid getting in a bad position when you're going against a Mewtwo. Don't just try not to get cornered. Try not to get just try not to fall under the pressure of Shadow Mewtwo. I feel like that's kind of what Shadow Mewtwo is trying to do. So don't get pressured into a bad situation. That's about it, guys. Anyways, now that's gonna be it for this episode of Pokken review or Pokken analysis. I decided that this was a pretty good time to go ahead and check this video out. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. If you want to, go ahead, leave a like. It helps out a lot. It makes me feel good about myself. Making me feel better about myself at least. And if you want to keep up to date with my content and stuff like that, go ahead and leave a sub, and it'll update you every now and then when I update. So that way, if you're interested in Pokken tournament or my Smash videos for some weird reason, or my Pokemon videos for some weird reason, you'll know. Anyways, that's about it, guys. I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. If you have anything you want to talk about, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section. I try to respond to as many comments as I can. That's about it, guys, and I apologize for my voice and the occasional coughing in between. Like I said before, I'm sick. That's my jaw right now, so yeah. Anyways, see you guys later. PSG signing out. You guys are amazing, awesome, and fabulous. Thank you for checking out my video. Talk to you later. You guys are awesome.